All right, everybody, I just wanted to jump on today. I want to explain what's going to go on this coming week, and every time I jump on to make a video, I look at myself in the beautiful camera and realize how I probably shouldn't be in front of people looking the way I look, but this is what you get today, I guess, guys. Just know that I'm really comfortable with you and willing to show you whatever side of me comes out. So at any rate, though, I hope you guys really were enjoying this weekend. The weather has been absolutely gorgeous and the sunshine has been out, which makes me in a way better mood no matter what. So as I was getting together some of the stuff for today, I was sitting out in the backyard, and it was the sunshine just really makes everything better. I truly recommend you guys get out there if you can. So I did want to jump on though because I need to talk you through this week. Up until this point, I've been really consistent with exactly how everything looked. I was trying to make it all look the same, but moving into this new unit with the read aloud of the compound makes it a little harder to do that. So what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to walk you through this week's expectations. Like I said, things have changed a little bit, so I'm going to need you to really look at this and be very aware of deadlines and things like that, because it's going to be important. There is not a ton of work that you're doing. It's more about just staying consistent with the class so that you can participate as the different things come up. So parents, I don't know if your kids have told you about the compound and about how I've talked to them about when we were going to read it at the end of the year, but it's truly one of my most favorite read alouds. As I explained in my Blackboard message, it's one of the edgier ones that we read every year. It's kind of that whole thing from back at curriculum night when we talked about how they don't get to, read about unicorns and rainbows anymore. They're moving into that more mature stuff. So there's a few things in here. I don't think anything too controversial, but as always, if you have any concerns, just reach out to me and we'll make sure that we figure something out. All right. But yeah, I'm so excited to start this book with your kids, and I know your kids are excited to hear it too. And I welcome you parents to listen to the book as well, because it is really a good one. It's going to keep you on the edge of your seats. But anyway, let me walk you through where everything is this week. I'll go ahead and go into my Schoology. I'm going to go, those are back to our Lisa Graff discussion boards. My bad, guys. I'm going to go into my first block here because that's where I've got things posted for the moment. I'm going to go into this online course materials after spring break, same place we've been working out of for the last couple of, I guess, the last 5 weeks now. So I'm going to go down here to this last one. It says May 5th through 9th online learning. I'm going to go in there, and you'll notice I have a requirements page like I always do. I've got a calendar for learning that I'll explain to you in a second. And I've got 2 postings, part 1 and part 2. I will do 2 postings this week of our read alouds and their companion pages, which I'll also explain in a minute. So here, let's look at the requirements really quickly. If you look here, it kind of looks funky because it's in this formatting, but that's okay. So what I have for you guys this week, we are not going to be doing a reading log again. Since I'm reading the compound and I'm expecting you guys to be reading along with me, I don't expect you to track that reading because I know that you're doing that. Lexia, same as normal. You're going to have word study as your area of focus this week, and you only need to get 25 minutes done before next Sunday. So again, it goes Monday through Sunday. Get those 25 minutes in and you will have met that goal, okay? And then the other part is just going to be the compound read aloud. Like I said, I'm going to do the first post of part 1 on Tuesday, which will be the prologue, chapter 1, chapter 2, and chapter 3. So these are longer. The students are going to have to sit down and listen. Each of the chapters is around 15-ish minutes long. So it's a considerable amount of reading. But then there are some questions on those companion pages, just minimal questions that go along. And what I was really trying to do, the biggest part for me is we are like I said, we're so excited to read this book together. We've been building up to this all year long. And what I'm really trying to do with those companion pages is just to push the kids to use the thinking that we've been learning all year long. The different types of techniques and the goals of authors, different character setting, all these different things of how we analyze text and why text is written the way it's written. We'll be looking at character perspectives a lot in this book. We'll also be looking at author choices. And I'm really excited to have those book club meetings, which I've then noted here are going to be on Thursdays. So you'll see the first posting come out on Tuesday. You've got some time to get through that. And then we'll have book club meetings on Thursday to discuss the very beginning of the book together. Then after book clubs on Thursday, I will post chapters 4, 5, 6, and 7 as well. What I've included down here is a little piece of the calendar that I'll show you in a minute, the full calendar, because this is just this week part of the calendar. But it says, and this is really important, guys, that you understand. It says, for this unit, students will follow along with Mrs. Walsh's read aloud of The Compound by S.A. Bodine. After each chapter, students will stop and complete questions. Students will download companion pages into Notability and either write or type their responses. They will then submit the companion pages back into Schoology for grading. It is very important that students stay caught up with this work so they are able to participate in our book club meetings on Thursdays. So if you notice, this is just this week. I put your Lexia assignment there at the beginning, say throughout the whole week, you got to get it done sometime. I have no school on Monday, which is right now where I'm recording this. And then you've got the post on Tuesday, the book club on Thursday, and the second posting Thursday night. If we go out of this requirements page, I did, like I said, put that full unit online calendar in here as well, so you could see that. Oh man, it looks super funky in here because it's Schoology and it likes to do that. But if you look, I have everything else broken out too. So I've got the whole book in here, and you can see when I'm going to be posting things, when things are going to be due. But every time you see a post on here, that means there will be a companion page also assigned with that chunk of reading. Anytime you see a book club meeting on here, that means students will have received an invitation in their email, and they need to accept that invitation, and they need to attend that book club meeting and be prepared to talk about what we read over the last set of weeks. So I don't want this calendar to overwhelm anybody. It was just basically giving the trajectory of where we're going over the next few weeks. But again, on this requirements page, I made sure to only include this week, so you know exactly what you're responsible for this week, May 5th through, I guess it's the 8th. I kept saying the 9th on everything, I think. But that's okay. And then you'll notice down here, posting part 1, I've got the assignment with the companion page and each of the chapters there, okay? The chapters are recorded so that you can see an ebook version of the text and follow along with me. And if you look here, this assignment, this is going to be, it says download the attached page in Notability for completion. You should stop after each chapter to respond to the corresponding prompts on the sheet, submit back into Schoology for grading. If you look in here, we've got this page. It's probably going to look funky because it's in Schoology. Oh, not so bad actually. But if you'll see, I have all of this here. It gives you a due date for this particular companion page for Wednesday, May 6th, because we'll have our book club meetings on Thursday, May 7th. You'll notice this is part 1, and it goes along with the prologue, chapter 1, 2, and 3. And you'll notice this says listen to the entire prologue video, stop, page 8, end of prologue, and there's a question. And then you'll go listen to the entire chapter 1 video, and you'll notice this one here has 2 questions, page 19 and page 21. And then you go chapter 2 video with that question and chapter 3 video with that question. So this sheet is worth a total, I think, of 25 points is what it is. I want you guys to make sure that you are writing out your thinking on here. When you've only got this many questions, guys, and we're reading that amount of text, I am expecting you to put some effort into these questions. So make sure that you are completely answering those as well, okay? From there though, this posting part 2, currently if you go in there, I don't even have anything in there right now. There's no folders because I have not yet completed my companion page for that one. So you'll see that posted on Thursday. But for now, that the posting of part 1 is there for your completion, and that is due by the 6th, by Wednesday night before we have our book club meetings. So that walks you through everything for this week. Again, that requirements page kind of breaks it down for you. You are basically responsible for Lexia and then the compound read aloud stuff, which this week there are 2 postings and a companion page for each one of those. So hopefully, guys, this all makes sense to you. I know that it is a departure from the typical routine we've had, and I really struggled with doing that because I don't want you guys to feel like you were used to something and then end up missing things because I'm confusing you. And I really struggled with that. But I really wanted to give you this experience, and I wanted you to be able to enjoy this book with me. You know, I'm trying to do this in a way that we're reviewing all of the things that we've been going over throughout the year. So if there's anything that you can't remember or anything that you're struggling with doing on these companion pages, shoot me an email and I am all in. I will help you with that no matter what. I just need you guys to let me know that, okay? But other than that, I'm going to jump off and hopefully get this posted for you guys. Parents, students, everybody, anybody who has any problems, any questions, please just let me know and just make sure you guys are ready. You got that Lexia done for the week, and that you do your postings for the read aloud, and you get those companion pages turned back around for me. I'll be sending out book club invites either tonight or tomorrow morning, so watch for those and accept those once you see them. One other thing, I'm assuming somebody may end up asking if there is a discussion question being posted for this book in particular. I am not posting a discussion question because I'm going to try to hold all of those deep, rich discussions during our actual book club meetings. So it is going to be really important that kids are attending those, okay? If anybody got any questions, let me know. I miss you guys like crazy. I hope you're doing well, staying happy and healthy. And like I said, get out there and see that sunshine, okay? I love you guys. Bye. Mwah.